Hello and welcome back to Regiments. We are looking at the new update come out today, Iron Curtain, and this one focuses on the Warsaw Pact. We've got new regiments from the Soviet Union, East Germany, and new with this update is Poland. A couple of the new units that were added, we have the T-62M for the Soviet Union. That's going to be one of the, I think they said, third echelon regiments that was just added, a real backline unit that was transferred to this front, an older tank. You can, if you see the gun here, 9 damage, 12 suppression, only 13 penetration, and 12, 14 armor, a little slower. So really not a high-end tank here. Where I really wanted to take a look is Poland. And this is an all-new country. And there were quite a few units added. The Mi-2 is a new one just for Poland. The T-72 and T-55 models are in common with East Germany. I believe the Scott 2 is new to Poland, and then the Topos 2 is a brand new armored personnel carrier. 3 armor, so a little heavier armored than some of the other armored personnel carriers, but still not as heavy as something like a Bradley. A couple newer air defense. We have the Dana, which I think is new from an artillery perspective, and the RM-70. That's also a new MLRS used by the Poles. So to take a look at these, I'm going to play in the new game mode, Static Defense, on the new map, Fambach, and I'm going to play as the Polish Marine Division. All right, so there are 2 avenues of approach on this map, highlighted in blue here, down these main roads. And that's really where all of the main objectives are. They said there were some AI improvements in the update, so I'm not sure how improved it is, and if they'll try to flank me. If they do, I'm in trouble. So we've got a decent number of allies here, but they're pretty weak. We got T-55s here, just some BTR infantry. This is at least a BMP-1. And this battle group is really light. I've got 1 unit of light tanks, PT-76s. I've got them kind of on the flank here. I'm hoping these woods will give them some cover. So that the NATO tanks, which I'm assuming will outrange them, won't be able to hit them from outside of range, kind of ambush them close up. You've got 90 points of engineering support. So I've got observation points, anti-tank, and mortar emplacements on each side, and then a second row of anti-tank a little further back in case they break through. And I also put some strong points right at the capture zones here to hopefully try to hold them off a little longer. Let's see how this goes. So I will speed this up until we start making contact. And I'm assuming that, I also do have helicopters here, again, as a quick reaction force. I'm assuming we have to make our 900 points last until the 30 minutes is up. I'm guessing that's how you win in this game mode. I'm not sure how viable this is. It looks like, obviously there's roads, so it's passable. I'm wondering how much they'll use that, and if they'll try to loop around at Foxtrot. Here we go. We've got an early attack coming here. Spartans, FV-432s. So this is a British force we're facing here. And I'm guessing our Marines with their ATGMs should open fire soon. We've got, should have mortar fire coming in. I'll send my helicopters up a little closer just to make sure that we get the fire we need. They did smoke off, but not too effectively. And I think we'll get them suppressed pretty quick here. What have we here? I can't exactly tell. And we do have helicopters coming in. And I don't think they're in range of... Oh, these Marines don't have anti-air. So this could be a bit of a problem. Let's get these Strelas kind of moving out all around the side, so that they can get in range of these helicopters. It's a Lynx tow. And I'm guessing they're just looking at my tanks hanging out there, waiting for an easy target. Hopefully my Strelas can prevent that from being too easy. I'm going to call up a command unit just because I have it. And I've got the points. No one else really to call in at this point. These helicopters keep sliding just out of the way as I'm about to target them. Now, if I stop here, I wonder if I can target them in time. And we have a flanking maneuver. So we've got one of these helicopters down. I called it napalm because that's what I have at the moment. And let's see what we're facing. Chieftain Mark 10. Not a top of the line tank. Still enough to be troublesome. Hopefully get these guys fully suppressed with our napalm. Yep. So we are good on that front. Gonna back these helicopters up a little bit. Let's see what we can call in. Artillery could be nice. Riflemen and artillery. Some armor would be very helpful. And then BMP-2s and man-pads. That would be nice. With artillery. I think I need the artillery. Yeah, none of these have support. Do you want to try out the Dana, though? Let's go basic here. There are very few places where I wouldn't want more mechanized infantry. One thing I don't have in this group that I'm surprised about is supply. I think pretty much every other battle group I've seen has had supply. There we go. Now I'm in position. I can start hitting those with a helicopter. Being that this is static defense, we've got some advantages here. I wonder what the what kind of advantage the AI gets. Because I'm guessing they have a huge points advantage. I'm going to pull my helicopters back because they're out of ammo. And just napalm that road. Make that impassable for at least a little while. And I'm hoping that getting the spotter out of there makes it a little harder for them to see where they're targeting me. I should have thought this through and prioritized a supply truck a little more. Next time. Next battle group in 2 minutes. So we are 6 minutes in and still have all 9 objectives, but our allies are getting worn down. They're just about out of ammo and there's nothing I can do about it right now. I'm going to call up some extra PT-76s on the left here because, I don't know, if they tried to flank me once, chances are they'll do it again. Here we go. And this air defense is not super effective. We've got an HQ unit here now, and that should make everyone else a little more effective. If they get any closer, my Marines will start to fire on them, but not just yet. These are Scorpions. They're getting suppressed by the napalm. All right, let's slow down because I've got a new task force and I need something with supply. Does anyone have supply? Am I seeing this right? And there are no supply trucks? All right. Guess we're rolling with no supply. So I'm going to get some tanks and some heavy artillery. I think that's what would be the most helpful to me right now. Only got 44 points. Oh, let's get my Strelas back in cover. Don't really want them just hanging out, getting attacked. And this is exactly why I wanted the PT-76s coming up here. For flanking maneuvers exactly like that one. I think I need some tanks on the right side. I want to save up for artillery, but I don't want to have my defense break. Man, this would be a really helpful one to have supply trucks in. Because I'm static, I don't want to lose that entrenched bonus I've got. These are big platoons too. 6 tanks. They're old, but I'll still take it. And did I call a helicopter back in yet? I feel like I did. There we go. Let's take out that Scorpion. 21 points, getting close to napalm barrage. How are things going? All right, so my PT-76s are in cover here now. We'll also get these Marines dug in. And if they get any closer, these Marines are going to open fire. Or maybe not. Maybe I lied. Yeah, these guys just have short-range anti-tank. 800 meters, not even close. This was a bad spot for them. It might be worth moving them, even if it means giving up that dug-in advantage they get. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna move up. So here we go. We can see them trying to flank. And can I hit them with this tank? Looks like I should be able to. Maybe just a little out of range. Yeah, 2,700. So now we're up close with the Challengers. And if that's just machine gun fire hitting my APCs here. Did we not dismount? Is that what happened to me? That would have helped a long time ago. Alright, I'm going to drop artillery right on top of that location. Let's get more tanks up, because we're going to need it. I'm just going to have my Marines sit there and hold it, because I don't have any other options. And on this side, let's see, what's your range? Only 2,000 meters, that's why. I'm going to have them move out to engage. I think that artillery helped. Yeah, we've got some of them panicking. And at 100 points, let's see. Getting a little dicey, but I've got 2 tank platoons coming up. Let's see if any of those Marines can make it out. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. That's really unfortunate. Let's see. Center looks good. Right side looks doable.
Task force available.
All right, I'm gonna look again, make sure I am not missing supplies. There's a Scott R3. That's just a command vehicle. Okay. Yeah, looks like that's not an option. All right, so how else can we go about this? BMP2s, that's what I need. They have the anti-tank capability I want. Right side is still very dicey. And let's see. Yeah, let's call in some napalm. It's never a bad time for napalm. So they are trying to smoke me off here. But my Marines are dug in. I think they're close enough for anti-tank weapons. We'll try to rebuild this defensive area. We do have a strong point here. I'm not sure exactly what... Oh, they're all dead. Disregard. And maybe I should send some extra tanks on the left, because they are pushing. Where's my artillery? Let's just start dropping some artillery on the spot. I believe this is some very heavy artillery. It at least looks like it. You know what got me? I was playing Warno lately, and I was using the Q attack move, and I retreated my tanks like an idiot. That's what got me. All right, so it looks like we fended off this first attack on the right, or on the left side. Right and left can be hard. But the center is still rough. Once I get the mechanized infantry I called into Alpha, that'll help me a lot. And I think I did the right thing calling in the manpads team, because if nothing else, they at least have some light anti-tank weapons that'll help me hold this off until I can get some better units there. And they've got this scimitar unit really suppressed. I don't want to use napalm so close to my own guys. These mechanized infantry are going to get in. There we go. Now we need to engage with tanks. We have some nice grouped targets here. Try to shoot a little in front of them and hope we can hold them in place. Get some more Marines going on the left. All right, so that first unit's destroyed. Check back in on the left side. Now our artillery's coming in. That should at least suppress the troops they have coming in on the left side. Center's looking a little shaky. So I'll reroute these tanks over to the center. Yeah, that's a lot of troops they've got coming in. And okay, so the left side looks good. Right side, shaky. Got some napalm. I'm just gonna drop it here. I've got a recon unit close by. Well, they're gonna recon where to drop the napalm. I'm going to try to hit this chieftain with artillery. At the very least, suppress it. And what else do I've got coming in? Yep, so I've got a T-55 unit coming up. Got some more Marines coming up. All right, now I think we've got a little more solid foothold, but I still don't feel great about it. Let's get some riflemen up here. I don't know if these Marines can hold out forever. I don't know why my tanks went so far forward. I'm going to pull them back. I don't remember if the Warrior has ATGMs. Nope, just 30mm autocannon. Can still mess up my tanks from the side or the back. Unlikely to do a ton from the front. The Scimitar... I think the Scimitar is the one that has still 30mm autocannon. But when you look at the T-55, it's not going to hit it from the front, but side or rear, it can do some damage. What am I looking at? Okay, so we do have air coming in, and I think a lot of my air defense has been stripped away. And it looks like they might have hit nothing. So that's good. 60 points. I think I'll wait to call in a helicopter. What's the range? They've got 1,600 meters on their ATGMs. I think I want to put them closer to the front. This left side's holding out for now. Barrage might not have been the right call. I wonder if I should have used strike. I think that one reacts a little faster. Well, I might have a chance to use both. I think I'll wait and call in the what is it? The napalm. We're really knocking out the infantry around the on this assault. That's a lot of losses they just took trying to take this, and that is a heavy assault we've got coming on the right side. I don't have nearly enough stuff over here to stop it. So we'll get these infantry up as quick as I can. And where is my helicopter? Yeah, we need the helicopter on the right side right away. Those guys are unloaded. And at 150, I'll call in the Mi-24D. We've at least got the napalm suppressing their tanks. They've got a lot coming in at me. But now my second line of ATGMs are firing. I don't know if that'll be enough to really hold out much, but it'll have to. So I got my guys dismounted now for firepower. And left side looks good. It's the right side that looks rough. All right, now I could call in the other helicopter. Good, we're opening fire now with the helicopter. I wonder how dangerous this is. Calling in artillery on these guys, and we'll see how accurate it is. Who ends up actually... What did I lose? Alpha. Okay. All right, I'm right there. Not too worried. Let's stop these guys before they get too close. I want to make sure my helicopter is still dropping some fire on them. This second line, I'm going to hit with napalm to keep them suppressed. And let's see. I'm just going to go right up close with the helicopter. Make sure they know who to target, that we need these infantry out. There we go. We've got one of the tanks retreating now. 65 points. Let's get a PT-76 since they knocked out one of my tanks I had holding on the left. This is a big platoon, 52 guys. Mostly just rifles, but a couple anti-tanks. So they'd be really good for pushing in urban terrain against other infantry, but not as effective elsewhere. I don't know exactly where I need this, but I'll bring it up. The tanks take a while to reach the front, so I'm going to try to be proactive calling them in. All right, Mi-2's out of ammo. I'm going to pull them back. Mi-24 is also out of ammo. And looks like we've got Alpha back now. These infantry are still moving up, but they're severely weakened. Got a lot of infantry holding the left. So I think I'm going to focus on the right with my next round of reinforcements. Let's actually speed this up a little bit.
Zone capture.
I think that's where their guys were. All right, I've got 190, 200 points. Oh, I see. So they filter back in quicker when you retreat units. I'm just going to call in helicopters for now. More light tanks for the right side. Yeah, I've got all my infantry in. I don't have any more to call in. 2 helicopter platoons. I can respond to most things pretty quick now. Except maybe that. I don't have anything to push back against. I think it's a lynx with toes. Where's my... I've got 2 Shilkas here. So I just need to draw that lynx forward. Guess I'll call up an HQ unit, make everyone else a little more effective. Let's actually get that T-55 pulled back. Maybe draw the lynx forward. What are they trying to hit? Oh, these guys do have a Strela on them, which is interesting. Oh, they have a Strela. I wonder if I can... I'll send them at the helicopters over there. Small attack on the left.
5 minutes remaining.
And then they're trying to push through the center a little bit. Not a bad time for some napalm. I'm going to call up more tanks as well. There we go. Air-to-air combat with helicopters. Always fun. They are having a bad time. Panic indeed. Just got lit on fire. Ooh, we took down one of their planes. I don't know with what. But I'll take it. And they're hitting me with napalm as well. And against dug-in infantry, that is... napalm's going to win that one. So I pulled my tanks back, took out their helicopter with my helicopter. And then I was able to move forward again. So now they're advancing against 3 platoons of dug-in infantry. It's just not going to work out for them. I was playing on normal difficulty here. Thought I'd play on normal for my first time playing through this game mode. Next time I think I'll go through on hard. But I wanted to see how it works, test out new units, new maps, new everything. But this is a fun game mode. I think on hard it'll be a little more fun, a little more challenging. You can definitely tell they turned up the number of opposing units to keep it challenging when it's static defense, because you've got all the fortifications, you can dig in, you can kind of create some of the like kill boxes like I did in this area where they're in the open, kind of force them into one spot. I think you might be a helicopter. Nope, just very fast infantry. And I like being able to call in. I've got a decent number of airstrikes here. The napalm strike works nice for this map. And I can't tell, I think those might have been unguided bombs that they were firing at me.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute, and they are not wasting it. They're trying to take Alpha in this last minute. I'm calling in everything I've got. Love hotkeying my artillery so I could call it in quick when I actually do it. In the last couple operations I've played through, I have not had much artillery. I've been so strapped for points I haven't been able to call in more battle groups. Or in the case of the last NATO ones I've played through, have had basically no supply. So even when I had artillery, I couldn't afford to keep it moving with shells. With just 17 seconds, this is more turning into just, can we hold out in Alpha? This is a wild amount of fire that we're facing. 110 points. Nothing else I can really call in here. I guess I can call in a new artillery strike. There we go. So those casualties, 66 lost to 126. Over 1,000 kills. It might be one of the first ones I've seen with over 1,000 kills. So yeah, that was a fun game mode. I like playing that one. I think I want to play that definitely on hard. Mobile defense, I think, is still one of the more interesting ones because of how much the battlefield shifts. I like that new map. It's got 2 pretty clear lines of advance. So it allows you to kind of play with that, especially on the defensive and how you're going to defend those 2. I also wonder about playing on a map with less clear lines of advance and how that would work out. So thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying the new update. If you're playing Regiments, I am. I'll be back hopefully soon with the continuation of Black Horse Mad Dash. I think I've got probably 2 episodes left in that one before I've wrapped up that operation and actually every operation in Regiments. So thanks again for watching and have a good one.